Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart 4-quart deep fryer. It's a nice, generous size, so if you're going to have a party and you want to do, like for a game day party, you want to do like fried chicken or chicken wings or a big batch of French fries, you can do donuts. There's so many great things you can cook in a fryer. Today we're going to do some buffalo chicken wings, which is one of my favorites. So let me show you the product. Here's your lid, has a nice, generous arch on the handle. It stays cool. It has a window, large window in the front. Also, it's vented here so that the moisture comes out while you're cooking, but the oil is kept inside because you're going to keep the lid on. This is your fry basket. And the fry basket, you can rest it on the side of the oil container to drain your food. Inside, there's also the heating element, which is immersed in the actual oil. And it's coiled through the oil very efficiently so that the temperature stays to the cooking temperature that you're using, and it also recovers very quickly once you put the food in. Because when you put your food in, the temperature of the oil will drop down, but you want it to come back up to temperature very quickly. That's important in making for really good fried foods. So the lid's back on. Here is your control panel. You have your power light and your ready light right on the top. The power light lets you know you have power. The ready light lets you know that it's up to the temperature that you chose. This fryer goes from 175 all the way up to 375. And today we're going to be frying at 375. On the right, on my right, your left, this is your timer. This timer, you just turn it, goes up to 30 minutes, and it will ring to let you know it's done. You can just twist it to disengage it. The other thing too is that it has nice handles on the side so that when you need to move your fryer around, it's really stable to use the handles. The other things that's important too is never move it while it's hot. Always wait for it to cool off. The oil container inside is also completely removable, and it's 1 gallon. And there's a little spout here where you can pour off the oil to properly filter it and store it for use at a later time. The other thing is this is 1,800 watts of power for the fryer, and it also holds 2.3 pounds of food, and it's 4-quart capacity. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get started by making buffalo chicken wings, one of my favorites. I did live in Buffalo for about 10 years, so I've had the pleasure of having the authentic buffalo chicken wings. So I like to brine mine a little bit ahead of time, but make sure you pat them dry. I'm just adding them to the sauce, and we're just going to mix them up so that they're evenly coated. This is really simple and easy to do. It's a fun thing to make too when you have company. You can also, honestly, you could cook these in 12 to 15 minutes. It's a really fast and easy meal to make with a beautiful salad and some side vegetables. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm actually going to, just so I have a chance to put everything out evenly. You can dump them in if you want, but I'm just going to put them in the basket. And this obviously is going to, there's moisture in here, so. So obviously those wings were a little moist, so you can try patting them dry, but the liquid also is what makes the oil get quite hot. Anyway. Set the timer to 15 minutes, and we're going to come back and check on our chicken wings. Okay, let's check on our chicken wings. They look really great. So just shake off the excess liquid from the fry basket. You can let it sit on the side. Now what I'm going to do, we added the buffalo sauce beforehand, but just for a little added flavor, I like to dip them in the sauce again. Sometimes what I do is I'll put them in a food-safe container and give them a little shake around, and they'll get all nicely distributed. But so I'm just going to toss them. You can hear how nice and crisp they are. The other thing I want to mention too is I cleaned my tongs, and this is also fresh sauce that never touched the raw chicken. So make sure that's something that you pay attention to when you're frying. Never let the raw food touch food that you've cooked. So they smell really good. They're so simple and easy to make. You could have made a lot more than I made today, but they're really tasty. It's a fun thing to do when you're having game day or want to make a really quick meal during the week. You can have dinner done in 15 minutes, but it couldn't be easier than that. So there you have it, the Cuisinart 4-quart deep fryer.